Back again, back again, back again. I'm gonna make a song. What I need is the intro song, so I don't have to say back again or hi or whatever. Just a song that plays when I start. Yeah, that would mean editing and this and that. No, I'm good. So, last one for today. Yeah, I'll only do 3. Dinner's gonna be ready soon. So, I should have looked this up. There's a guy on YouTube that teaches lap dulcimer, mountain dulcimer, Appalachian dulcimer, and I believe his name is Stephen Sheffield, something like that. Probably not even close. And he's doing this song with Patty Mitchell. I know it's Patty. I know it's Stephen. Anyways, it's such amazing version of the song. It's farther along, another older traditional song. And it's funny because I didn't grow up with the song, so I didn't know it until I started experimenting and looking for more dulcimer stuff. See, that's funny. I didn't even know what dulcimer was a year ago. My whole journey into this instrument was one of those bid war sites. Somebody had it for $10. This little box I've never seen before, and I figured if I can figure out how to play it, it would look good on the wall. So I bought it for $10. I don't even know whose make it is or what it is. You can see it's done chromatic. So I just marked off what the diatonic frets are, and it sounds okay. But that's how it started. Anyways, I'm going off topic here. I went searching for songs and how to play it, and then I found Steven, and he actually does lessons. But this wasn't one of his lessons. Was just a performance him and Patty did. And like I said, I fell in love with the song. And I've never tried playing it until yesterday. It was one of those ones. The way he plays it, he's tuned D-A-A. So to watch fingering and stuff wouldn't work. And D-A-A, I have no clue where the chords are. I've never tried playing it that way. So I just listened to it probably a good 500 times and got the melody, and I kept playing until I got it. So mistakes are to be forgiven because it's still fresh. But I figure I'll do the lesson anyway because it's just a great song. So let's play it first. Such a great song. So, yeah, not much to be said about that. Anyways, lesson time. So it sounds like there's a lot here, and granted there is, but for the most part, the verse and the chorus are exactly the same, except for the opening lines. It's the only thing that changes. So I'm going to go through it. I'll teach you the verse. Do it line by line, 4 lines. And line 1 and line 3 are the same. So technically you've only got 3 lines to learn. Break it down like that, it's not too bad. So once I teach you the verse, I'll teach you the chorus, just changing that opening line. So we'll start. I'm not going to change any melody in this and that. I'm going to do everything at once, chords and everything, because it's one of those all at once type of songs. Let's just do it together. So it starts on your second. And your whole melody is actually all D. There is no melody that goes on any other string. Like there's picking, or there's fingering there for your chords, but the whole melody is on the D string. So let's do that as the first part. Second part is the tougher part. It's a G. It's a different G. Oops. So what I'm doing is, if pinky on your third on low, and then I'm barring here first, both strings on the first fret. And then when you're still holding that chord, you've got to lift so you open up that string. No, it's not that bad, just because it's tricky to do, but you just have to hit that first strum. And then you can go single notes after that. Till you're open D. And that part is in a song quite a few times. So we'll start from the beginning again. One more time. So that's your first line. So actually your first and third line, just the same line. So into the second line. This one's tricky again, but it's tricky for a different reason. So we'll just do it first part. So that's the first part. So that's a B minor. The next part, bring your thumb over or bar, you got, because B minor is like that. Now you got to hit. It's an E, but with the second fretted. So you're doing an E. So you go from the B minor. So it's B minor to the A. So B minor, E, A right there. It's tricky. Play it and it'll come to you. So third line is the first line again. Not too bad. So you already know that one. Now the fourth line starts similar as the second line, but it changes at the end. So you start with all the same as the second line, ending in that B minor. But from there you go to an A. So it's let's do the whole thing very well. The song is really slow to start with, so we'll just keep it nice and slow, and we'll go the whole thing. That's the whole verse. Not too bad, right? So, practice that, practice that. Don't even worry about the chorus. You can come back to this later. Keep practicing that until you get it down. Because that, like I said, is pretty much the exact same as the chorus, except you change the first line. So once you get that down, come back, and then you can watch how just to change the chorus, and then you'll know the song. That's just the very first part of the first line. It's not even the whole first line you're changing, this is the first part. Okay, now that you're back, now that you got it down, here is the chorus. So on the verse, the first line was... That's the first part of the first line, but in the chorus, it starts... That's the only thing that changes throughout the whole chorus, is that first part. And from there you go into that G part. And then you just follow the whole chorus again. So it's... So that was the chorus, which, like I said, is same as verse, except for that first part of the first line. So once you get the verse, the chorus is easy. Now at the end of the song, repeat that last line over. That's it. Not too bad. Last one for today. Maybe I'll do one more. One more fast one. I still got a little bit till dinner's ready. Anyways, take it slow. I know there's a lot of picking in this one, but it's such a beautiful melody. Once you get it down, you'll love it. Anyways, have fun, and we'll see you in 2.2 seconds.